Hello guys, welcome to another Shadow558 the Boss review. Now, I saw the views on my last two reviews and I was like, wow, 10 views, that's kind of good. So I continued the trend, and today I'm reviewing a movie that I actually watched today. Yeah, I'm watching the movies before I review them, like every reviewer does. And today's movie I'm choosing is Spider-Man 3. Now, when I first watched this movie as a little kid, I was anticipated to watch it, and I was excited. I was really psyched to see all the Spider-Man movies. My dad introduced me to the original Spider-Man by Tobey Maguire. I loved it, even if I didn't understand one word of it as a little kid. I saw Spider-Man 2. I didn't really like it because I was a little kid and I didn't understand the story-wise. And then came Spider-Man 3. And well, let's just say it didn't do well as I thought it would be. Now, this movie, as you know, has Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. And I love the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, as I just said. I recently started watching the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films again. And, well, I like them. I did watch them as my higher age and grew a little more attracted to them. And found out that I actually liked the second one. And I thought it was better than the first. And had a more of an adult reaction to the movies. But when I watched Spider-Man 3 as an adult, I thought I would like it like a little kid again. But, oh my gosh, it's a huge mess. When I watched it, a lot of the characters were yelling at each other and getting into fights, and unlikable. Characters that I can't even follow up. Well, there's a lot of things that fans would have been psyched about in this movie. First off, the dark suit Spider-Man. Now, I know that's very popular in the comics, the dark suit Spider-Man, and I loved it as a little kid. I love the comics. But then there came this, and the studio ruined it by having Tobey Maguire go emo over it. That's not what the suit does in the comics. But, okay. And at least it can't get any worse. Okay, maybe it can get a little worse. So when he goes emo, he does the cringy dancing. And oh my god, it's so cringy. Okay. Besides the cringy dancing, it's a good movie, right?
Eddie, the suit. You gotta take it off.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I know what it feels like. It feels good. The power. Everything. But you'll lose yourself. Let it go.
I like being bad.
It makes me happy.
Okay. So, whoever wears the suit goes emo now? I don't remember that in the comics. Well, yeah. So this movie does have a lot of problems, like the characters constantly yelling at each other and being angry. And the emo moments, yeah, like when I yelled, yeah, I, as you know, don't support emo-ness. And God, does this movie mess that up. I will say the movie does have a great story, and if the characters didn't act like total assholes, I actually would have liked this movie, and I do love it. I loved it as a child. I love seeing Venom. I thought he was cool. People said that they didn't like Venom because he didn't look like he was on steroids, like in the comics. Well, I don't mind that. I thought of Venom when I was a little kid as a second Spider-Man, like Spider-Man fighting himself. That's what I always liked about the hero, except for Batman or a couple of other heroes. Like, I always wanted to see a villain that had the exact same powers and that fought against them. And Venom kind of took that role, and making him the same size as Spider-Man made it even better. And I actually like the Venom suit. That's what gives it a good part. And also, I don't have a problem with any of the actors. I personally like the guy who played Venom. I honestly don't know his name, but I personally like Spider-Man 3 for a few reasons. But it does have some issues, and please don't remind me of the issues, because some of them are just too... Okay, please stop with the dancing! No one wants to see you, Tobey Maguire! Okay. I will say, though, it is a great conclusion to the Spider-Man trilogy. And if you do want to watch the Spider-Man trilogy, watch this movie. But if you are a fan of the comics, do not watch this movie. Because it's just not a comic movie. The first two are, the second one isn't. I wonder what I'm reviewing next time. Oh God, no. Please don't make me review that movie. Oh God.